Hi everybody and welcome back to Kevin's Upfront Opinion today. So, day 6 of Down Syndrome Awareness Month, this month. And I thought I'd speak about my daughter Jasmine, who obviously has Down Syndrome. Obviously she's upstairs settling down because it's got a bit late for her to be up because she does get a bit tired at school nowadays. So I thought I'd speak primarily about what my wishes are for her for the future and what my regrets are. Okay, now I'm going to leave regrets until last, because when I go on to that one, it is going to be a bit of a cheap shot at somebody and I will get a lot of aggro for it. But when it comes to what I personally wish for it, because at the end of the day, anybody that would have seen yesterday's video would have seen, I had comments, people saying how beautiful she is, how cheeky she is, all those types of things, which is classic of Down syndrome children or Down syndrome people at the end of the day. Okay, so like any father, my one wish for it is that she lives a happy life, a long and happy life. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, but she's got Down syndrome, is she going to have a long life? Which, the irony is, in today's society, it's actually quite surprising how long children with Down syndrome or people with Down syndrome can actually live for nowadays. It's not like back in the day when they would be put into care homes, and to be honest, their life expectancy wasn't that great. Down syndrome children or people can live into their 60s and 70s nowadays, no different to the average person. When it comes to Jasmine, the only thing that might affect her is the heart defects that she was born with. So from my point of view, all I can hope is that she does have a happy and long life. God, I don't even want to be doing it. I don't even want to be doing the one regret, because this is something I have been asked to mention. Any regrets that I have? Now, obviously, I don't regret for a single second us having Jasmine, so that wouldn't be one, because I can't imagine my life without her, because I've been accused countless times of showing favouritism towards her, of her being the favourite. I have 7 children, and if I went in age order, I've got my stepdaughter who would be the eldest at she's 24. Then I got my daughter Amy, who was with another woman, a lovely lady. To be honest, I've never actually seen my daughter Amy Whittier, who's 16. And then I've got Joseph, that's 9. Jacob, no, sorry, I'm getting their ages wrong. I must be the worst father now. So I've got Joseph, that's 10. Jacob, that's 9. Jemima, that's 8. Jasmine's 5 and 6 next month. And Jedediah, who's 1, and he's 2 next month. But if I do look at the regret, and this is only a regret because it's something that's out of my control, and 2 of my daughters, so my 2 youngest daughters, Jemima and Jasmine, have both asked me if they can see their other sister. And when I say their other sister, I don't mean Jamie Lee, because they see Jamie Lee on a regular basis. Okay, and Jamie Lee is a very, very good sister to them at the end of the day. The sister I'm referring to is my daughter Amy. Now, the problem that I have is, when I say problem's the wrong word. I'm unable to see my daughter. Even though she's 16, mother's always refused to allow me to see her because I had fallen out with the mother over something really silly. And if people want to know what the falling out was about, you can look at my previous videos, but I've done all about it in the past. And having to tell them, but they're not going to be able to see her because the mother is stopping it, even though they only live a couple of miles up the road. And that would be my only regret that I actually have, that I don't have a way of being able to explain to my 5-year-old daughter with Down syndrome, and being able to explain to her she can't see her sister. And it's not her fault, because she's not going to understand, because every child with Down syndrome, well, not in, the majority of them, at the end of the day, they're special needs, they don't entirely understand. And it's no different to my 8-year-old daughter. She wants to see her sister, but she's unable to because of a mistake I made 16 years ago. So if I've got any regret, that's the only regret I have, that I've let them down, so they're not able to see their sister. And there's not a sodding thing I can do about it, legally or anything. So those would be the two things. So I'm not going to ramble on anymore. So thanks for listening. I will make further videos for the rest of this month for Down syndrome awareness, but thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all again a bit later.